I suspected as much. Using threshing tools as weapons, and those round brass spectacle frames of yours? You bastards. You're Rodelian mercenary guardsmen.
Rodelian, huh? Well, that's nice.
Yeah, Rodelia is nothing but farm country. I remember reading the history books. The mercenaries who sell their services to the highest bidders always prefer using the weapons they used during their civil wars. Farming tools.
For a bunch of guys who specialize in peasant uprisings, they're kind of missing the point here.
Come on, big man. Fight me.
I don't know, Four Eyes. But the longer this goes, the more we're screwed.
He actually hits me with that thing.
Jump back, damn it!
My compliments on the strength of your voice, Lady Malvin. I doubt he would have survived that attack without your command. He's obviously the beneficiary of having a fine commander. Aren't you going to go out there and help him?
No, I'm not. That's his battle. I might be a soldier, but I haven't drawn my sword as his commanding officer or his friend. It is drawn as a noble defender of the Empire, and as the next head of a noble household, Alice Lee Malvin. Third daughter of my house and the sworn avenger against all who would harm the Empire and our people.
Very well, then. A former king of ours once granted House Malvins the title of Noble Flying. So it really doesn't surprise me a bit that you're feeling a little bit full of yourself.
A machete? Did he poison the blade? Or something else? I hate to disappoint, but my great-grandfather was the only one who inherited that title. And as far as calling me lady goes, well, why don't you find out how much of a lady I am?
A professional fighter. A professional fighter shouldn't continue fighting if someone has a decisive advantage over him. If he's a real professional, he should give up if he sees this right.
I also need an assurance, if you don't mind. Killing a noble in a duel doesn't carry criminal penalties in this country, does it?
Don't ask me what you already know. What else?
If this really is a duel, what will you wager on it exactly?
As a noble? And on behalf of all nobles, I wager our integrity.
Integrity? What in the hell are you talking about? You think we're gonna watch you fight over your integrity? I don't think so! You nobles don't have any goddamn integrity to start with! We ought to just kill a bunch of you and finish what we started! Yeah, that's right! Now let's just kill them all!
Yo-ho! Playmate! I hear you.
Sucker boy!
dear me. Did I tear your belly open with that one? Eh?
Drop it. Drop it or I'll pull the trigger.
Huh? I couldn't hear you through all the puking and the crying. Go ahead and try, I dare you!
I'm not bluffing. Drop your weapon. I swear I'll...
Swear you'll what, mister? I just pissed my pants? Big old you and your big old gun? You couldn't frighten kids on Halloween, pumpkin man.
We're all gonna die anyway, so we might as well kill them all and get it over with!
That's right! Let's finish slaughtering these pigs. Let's do it! Get them!
Take them out!
Kill them all!
May I have a moment of your time, gentlemen?
Don't bother begging for your life. I know you. You're a noble?
These documents obviously point out the Marquis' guilt, and it's more obvious that you're informants. How about this? You let the duel continue, and if the princess wins, the Marquis will gladly march himself into the authorities and confess to his crimes. Now, gentlemen, as informants seeking justice, you would be acquitted, of course. Like it never happened.
What? Acquitted?
Very well. And if we're the victors?
Whatever the Marquis wants, of course. I suppose he could ask us all to just forget about his crimes. But I'm guessing the Marquis will want to beat a hasty retreat from here. But then, any of those things would probably just restart tonight's peasants versus nobility bloodbath. But you'd be safe. Well, gentlemen?
That should be all right, shouldn't it?
Yeah, no matter who wins or loses, we still end up getting what we want out of the deal.
So, if Lady Malvin wins her duel...
It means we get out of this.
So Lady Malvin has a chance to save us?
Yes, exactly.
Are you kidding me? I can't trust this guy.
Carl, are we gonna do this or what?
Go ahead and kill yourselves for all I care. But you ain't getting nothing after that.
Very well then, Princess. The floor is yours to do with what you will.
Back off! I'm dueling with the pride of the nobles at stake.
Honestly, tell me about it.
Man, that guy's good. All Lionel Taylor has to do is talk and people listen. Even this mob.
Yeah, I'll give him credit, I guess, considering that most of the families here aren't that highly placed. Most of these kids here aren't heirs to their houses themselves. So I'm pretty sure they're not worried about their integrity or their honor, now that I think about it. If I were standing in their shoes, I'd just want the LT to win and for Paolo to be found guilty and punished. So yeah, they still don't get what this is about. Those nobles there, they think this is all about Paolo and those embezzlement papers. They don't want justice against just one or two nobles. They want this country to change. I don't know who's kidding who here, but a token act like this isn't gonna make them put their weapons down. The nobles could be poor too, and it wouldn't be any different. Poverty isn't the problem here, Martis. The lower class only wants a little dignity, and that's what the nobles aren't giving them.
But that isn't the kind of thing you can solve by having a duel.
Go ahead and fight, you idiots. That'll be just one less slime ball we'll have to kill.
You know something, big man? When you wave a gun at a civilian, they really don't get that scared when you think about it. And they really don't have a reason to either, do they? The pain of getting shot is hard to imagine, right? Quick pop and it's over? Think about it, Muscles. How many people do you know who have been shot and have stuck around to tell the tale of how painful it was? All those commoners in the ballroom lacked style, don't you think? A gun or a knife? You can imagine the pain of getting cut with the knife, right? The fear? You see, in Rhodelia, we do it right. Our peasant uprisings are complete with nasty weapons that scare the living shit out of people. Getting cut, hit, smashed. Let me introduce you to my little friend. Looks painful? Check. Ooh, sounds painful. Check. And once you see him turn a couple of people into mincemeat, you pretty much just sit there. Check.
Listen up. Don't shut the engine off yet. This whole thing could get real ugly real fast.
Right.
I would like to add one more item to our terms of victory. If I win, allows the Marquis and I to depart in that Schwimmwagen.
I agree. Whatever you want.
In that case, Lady Malvin... Hunger!